Hello, welcome to today's video. We are on page number 48 of My First Piano Adventure, Writing Book A. So for this one here, what we're going to do is we'll probably go ahead and include Be the Teacher, but mostly we're going to be talking about hanging on a fence post. So for this one here, I want you to listen to this song and do the motions with me, your teacher. So you're going to let your left hand hold your heavy right hand forearm like this. So kind of about right there. Then you're going to pretend your hand is dangling off of a fence post. Like, for example, take a look at this horse here. He's just kind of hanging on the fence post talking to those boys there. So if you were ever on a fence post and it had a little long bar or a rod or anything, you can just hang there and kind of just hang there with your arms over it, talking to somebody or just kind of relaxing in the sun. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to use your wrist to gently bounce your right hand up and down for the words bounce, bounce, bounce. Let's try that together. Ready? Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, so let's go ahead and try that. And what we also want to do is prepare to do it with the left hand as well. Grab the right hand by the forearm. And when the song says bounce, 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 we're going to go ahead and bounce those hands and arms 3 times. Okay, you're going to be doing the bouncing about 3 different times per hand. Let's go ahead and try it for the right hand first with the track. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, ready, set, go. I'm talking to my neighbor with my right hand hanging on a fence post. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I'm talking to my neighbor with my left hand hanging on a fence post. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I'm talking to my neighbor with both hands hanging on a fence post. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Okay, now you're probably wondering what the purpose of this exercise or this game is. Well, hanging on a fence post is supposed to help us to have a flexible wrist. And this comes from the cat back exercise. Do the cat back. Remember when we're doing the lifting of the wrist? And also your 5-finger exercise. We want to be able to have a flexible wrist there too. Remember step C from the 5-finger exercise? Always lifting the wrist when playing your keys. And that's what the purpose of this one is. This is just a fun way to do it with this song. Okay, so that's hanging on a fence post. Now let's take a look at page 49, Be the Teacher. So it says here that I am going to demonstrate wrist rainbows from the lesson book, pages 26, or any other one of these pages here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be giving you about 7 examples. For each well-done rainbow that your teacher does, I want you to draw a smiley face below on one of the faces here. Now, if I do a rainbow that does not exactly look good and needs a little bit of improvement, I want you to go ahead and put a frown in that face. And I'll go ahead and point to the face when we'll talk about them. So let's go ahead and take a look at page 26 and see what our rainbow demonstration will be. Yes, okay. Here we go. So let's start with this one here. So is that a smiley face or does it have a frown? All right, next. Okay, so was that a smiley face or a frown? Please, you must know the answer to that one. Okay, next one, we have this one here. that one was deceptive. It looked like it was one thing, but then it changed at the end. Remember, whenever we have our graceful hands, we must be consistent from the beginning to the very end. Even if at the very end we make a mistake, then it's not an acceptable performance and it may need improvement. So put the appropriate face on that one. Let's now go to this one here. Okay, so what was the performance like for that one? Next. So you have to make sure that when we're doing this, we want to have a nice flexible wrist that comes up and back down. Okay, next one here. Now that one looks kind of tough. It may look as though I did it right, but I did something when playing the keys. Even when we play the keys, we have to have a nice lifted wrist and curved fingers, okay? Never, ever letting anything go. Last, this one here. It looked as though I did play a pretty good flexible wrist, but did I play the correct keys? Interesting. I wonder what your face will be for that one. We'll talk about it at your lesson. So good luck, and we'll see you next time.